if you would bring up the story, Alan.
Yeah.
Moana, Wicked, and Gladiator set for record Thanksgiving. We've had a lackluster few weeks at the box office. Wicked and Gladiator are opening this weekend, but the Thanksgiving holiday, and Moana 2, that would be, is shaping up to be huge. Alan, if you would, from the Hollywood Reporter who wrote this, Pamela McClintock. Take it away, Alan.
All right, box office. Hollywood cooking up record-breaking Thanksgiving feast. With Moana 2, Wicked, and Gladiator 2 on the table, domestic revenue for the 5-day Hollywood corridor is expected to hit an all-time high north of $300 million. As Ridley Scott and his high-profile Gladiator 2 cast, Denzel, Paul, Connie, walked the red carpet during the November 18th LA premiere, a makeshift wall prevented them from seeing an enormous Christmas tree perched at the entrance of the Ovation Hollywood Mall adjacent to the TCL Chinese Theater. Consider it a symbol of Christmas coming early this year for all of Hollywood, as November tentpoles Gladiator 2, the musical Wicked, and the animated juggernaut Moana 2 hit the theater big screen timed Turkey Day. For the first time in a long time, there will be something for everyone at the movie theaters this Thanksgiving. Notes one top studio executive. When there are great choices, the business hums. By all accounts, the three films are expected to fuel the biggest Thanksgiving weekend in history in terms of overall revenue, a rare bright spot in the post-pandemic era. The boost will help narrow a worrisome year-over-year gap in domestic box office earnings due to lack of product resulting from a lengthy 2023 labor strikes and the ongoing COVID-related delays. There you go. And they just kind of some of the past November Thanksgivings. Route Breaks the Internet, Creed 2, Fantastic Beasts, all underperforming during those weekends.
Well, it's been a lackluster box office this whole year, with the exception of Deadpool and Wolverine and a few others.
Inside Out too.
Yeah. It's been pretty lackluster. This is the boost they need. Between now and the end of the year, you're going to have a few things here and there. Obviously, I'm looking forward to Nosferatu, but it's in terms of breakout, not that much. And box office has not rebounded from a high of 2019. I'm talking about cumulative, how much money people are spending at the theater. Any thoughts on this, Alan?
Yeah, well, let's note that this is the 1-year anniversary of Wish. and
Oh my god,
yeah, that Wish was the Thanksgiving treat, and then a month before that was the Marvels, then the year before was Strange World, and we've talked about how dead the box office was those two Thanksgiving weekends, and Disney was kind of, none of the studios put out anything good, and then Disney was the one anchoring them with two horrible movies. So, the verdict is out on Moana 2. We're seeing it on Monday, but, we'll see. You would think that they would have let press go out or press screenings happen this past week. But no, we're seeing it 2 days before it comes out. So it's,
we're seeing it very last minute. Not a good sign for Moana 2.
Right, and I'll say this: I think if they're gonna hit 300 million, it will all be because of Wicked.
I think with regard to Moana 2, finally we get a non-white princess.
Finally,
even though there's been a bunch of them.
Yeah, and that this is Moana 2.
Yes. Oh God.
Yeah.
So I mean, I really don't care about. I think Moana, the first one I saw, it was all right. It was okay. Nothing. It didn't blow my mind. It was all right. But it reminds me of like the direct to VHS clamshell Disney movies. You know, it's like very low expectations. You know, it's a whatever, and I don't know.
Well, it premiered this new songwriter called Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
In fact, he was working on Moana 2 alongside Hamilton at the time.
Now, in a related story, the first image of the live action Moana. So let's take a look. If you would bring that up, Alan. There, yes, in a surprise to no one, there is a live action Moana coming to theaters. I don't know, is it next year?
I believe.
And the
so.
first image has come out from Moana, and we're going to take a look at it. I'm not a huge fan of all these live action remakes. I mean, I feel like part of Disney's reason to do live action versions is to re-register a copyright.
But Moana, I mean,
right? I know.
It came out that long ago.
I know. It's like now they're on the heels. Like, at some point they'll do an animated version of the live action Moana.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do it for the copyright, you have to do it like 70 years from now.
Bring up this image, Alan. I want to take a look.
Okay.
That's it?
Well, there's 3. Here we go. There's that one.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Go back.
X. Okay, there's that one. Look, there he is.
Is that The Rock?
Yep, that's Dwayne Johnson.
Okay.
Dwayne Johnson is not built like Maui.
Right.
I mean, he's got a good bod. But look, he's wearing a muscle suit, which I'm sure they're going to fix in post.
It's like when you see guys wear those Batman costumes and the muscles are pre-sewn in.
Mm-hmm. That's what we got.
So, what'd you say about him?
He's hot. Is the gayest gays.
Yeah, well, that's so funny. He's in it. Clearly, look, his head doesn't even match the suit. I don't care about this. All the Disney live action. Wait, what? Name a Disney live action based on a animated feature that is good.
Cinderella.
Right. Everyone says that. I haven't seen that one.
I mean, Cinderella, directed by Kenneth Branagh, stars Kate Blanchett and Lily James. It follows the story pretty close. Everyone, for the most part, is white in it.
Right.
It truly is a straight adaptation of the original.